Hi, I'm Philip Watson. This is the final day of Bug Week. Over the course of this week, we have highlighted mason bee, roly-poly, miller moth, ornate checkered beetle, flatheaded poplar borer, bee assassin bug, and the 8-spotted forester caterpillar. Just in case you've missed any episodes this week, we decided to put them all in a compilation together. Let me know in the comments which one's your favorite. Let's discover wilderness. This is the green mason bee, and I found it fitting that it was hanging out in between bricks. These guys build little houses in bricks, just barely big enough to squeeze into. In fact, if they want to turn around, they have to back completely out and turn around and back in. They almost never slow down, and the only way I could get a close-up was by placing it in a small jar. These bees have a beautiful, vibrant, metallic color. Aside from being extremely vibrant and beautiful, this little one also has a super cute marking. Look at its abdomen, there is a little smiley face. It almost looks blue in the sunlight, but when it goes into the shadow, the green really pops. Mason bee varieties make up around 25% of the world's bees. They are very good at pollinating flowers and are very gentle. They are much smaller than honeybees. These bees are solitary and they never share their homes. After release, this little bee went straight back home. Roly-polies!
It's still going.
Okay. I have never seen this many in one spot in the wild. The roly-poly is nature's cleanup crew. They eat dead plants and fungus. By doing this, they help to speed up decomposition of plant matter. They are the only group of crustacean that lives exclusively on land. Roly-polies live in areas that are damp. This particular area gets very dry, so they found shelter under these culverts and can escape further into tunnels. As kids, they are cute little bugs that are safe to handle and fun to watch. And as adults, they are also cute little bugs that are fun to watch. These little bugs go by many names: pill bugs, potato bugs, the pill woodlouse, wood shrimp, and more. Now let's see why they are called roly-poly. They curl up into little balls for defense. And when they feel comfortable, they uncurl. They truly are some of nature's cutest bugs. The focus of this week is to find the beauty in bugs. The miller moth is the adult stage of the army cutworm. Their camouflage is well suited for pine trees in the mountains. While looking at these moths, they may seem common and bland, but a closer look will reveal interesting patterns. Much like snowflakes, these moths are all similar, but have their own unique pattern and variation. Some have bold patterns, some don't. Some have patterns on one wing and a different pattern on the other. Their wingspans usually range between 1.5 and 2 inches. Millers are nocturnal, which means they only come out at night. Unless disturbed from their resting spot, of course. When grown, they usually eat nectar from flowers. Okay. This beetle is known as the ornate checkered beetle. It has a symmetrical color pattern that is quite pleasant to look at. And in the sunlight, the black shines with a beautiful metallic bluish green. While eating, they have been known to bury their entire head in the flower to find the best nectar. They can also eat plant matter. Look at those sparkles. Notice the bright metallic shine within the black part of its shell. Checkers range in size from 5 to 15 millimeters long. These beetles are sneaky, and they infiltrate leaf-cutting bee nests. After inside, they give birth. The larvae act as parasites within the nests until they grow large enough to start eating plants. This is the flat-headed poplar borer. As you can see, this beetle's camouflage is very well suited for life on an aspen. The flat-headed poplar borer is most commonly found in aspen trees, but can also be found in other broadleaf trees. They can have a lifespan of up to 5 years. This week we are focusing on the beauty of bugs. While this bug is playing dead, let's have a look at it. The poplar adults eat tree leaves. Look at that gold. The gold color on its underbelly is more of a rich color than my ring. They are a beetle that come from wood-boring larvae, which means they can damage trees and are considered pests. And up here we have a yucca. These are old yucca fruit that have dried out, opened up, and all the seeds have fallen. And right here you can see an assassin bug attacking a beetle. This is the bee assassin bug. This bug is an ambush predator. It spends most of its time on flower stems, lying in wait for any bug that comes to feed. Bee assassins have sticky hairs on their front legs that help to secure their prey. This bug is capable of eating bees and hornets. They eat a wide variety of bugs such as bees, flies, mosquitoes, beetles, basically anything that it can get. They tend not to like to go into houses. These particular assassin bugs are good flyers. This week we are looking at the beauty in bugs. The colors are interesting, but what is beautiful about this bug is that it hunts other pesky bugs that can destroy your flowers and crops, thus keeping your garden beautiful and healthy. This is the 8-spotted forester caterpillar. These caterpillars feed on grape, false grape, porcelainberry, and peppervine plants. The forester can be found in the eastern United States, with spotted communities in the western United States. Now you might be asking, why is this called the 8-spotted forester? The reason is when they transform into moths, they have 8 white spots on their wings. This week we are finding the beauty in bugs. Bright colors and striking design make it quite beautiful. It is a zebra of the moth world. This caterpillar's main predators are birds, but insects such as ants can harvest them as well. Forester caterpillars turn into black moths with white and orange coloring. These caterpillars are most commonly found in spring, like most caterpillars. Thank you for watching Bug Week. It was a lot of fun to make. I hope you enjoyed it.